Yep. Trump being Trump puts on a show at the United Nations. Not surprised at all. Listen, I for years going back to Trump's first term, I actually suggested that Trump, being the real estate guy he is, and understanding that that's a pretty valuable piece of real estate there, Turtle Bay, Manhattan, right there on the water. My suggestion to Trump at that time was just, tell the UN, you know what, time to go. Time to go. We've been hosting you here long enough. Take the United Nations. You know what? Do a solid for some impoverished countries, which you guys are always claiming that you want to help. Why don't you set up the UN, I don't know, in Darfur? How about Port-au-Prince, Haiti? Set up shop there. I think that would be much, much better. And then he could, again, develop all that real estate there. Anyway, he was pretty spot on many of the things that he said. What is the purpose of the United Nations, he asked. I've always said the UN has such tremendous, tremendous potential, but it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. Peacekeepers, not only is the UN not solving the problems it should, too often it's actually creating new problems for us to solve. Right. Again, he went as well. He went after climate change, which again, it's kind of like their religion. Greatest con job ever perpetrated on the world. Yeah, I've talked about the trillions of dollars spent to stop the rise in temperatures. Whether or not it's accomplished anything, hasn't done a damn thing. Also talked about migration. Said the UN is funding an assault on Western countries by encouraging cross-border migration. In 2024, the UN budgeted $372 million to help more than 600,000 migrants illegally coming into the United States. The UN is supposed to stop invasions, not create them and not finance them. We think the U.S. needs more foreign talent to stay prosperous, but European leaders in particular would be better off if they heeded their voters' anxiety about mass migration. Again, I can go on a list of things where he was spot on. However, again, I gotta, why, people on the right loved his speech. It's Trump being Trump. It's my nature. There's just zero humility in the guy. I don't get it. And he was basically talking up America, he keeps saying that, hottest country in the world. Hottest country in the world, stock market, boom, bing, hitting all these various different things. To me, some people like that stuff. To me, it's off-putting. I remember there was Saint talked about this. He said, we're constantly battling the forces of evil all the time, and they've got a big-time advantage over us. Again, they talk about Satan, fallen angel, all this stuff. They're much smarter than we are. They can attack us in a myriad of different ways. The only thing that works against them is humility, because again, the devil fell, pride caused his downfall. He does not like humility. And well, here, so St. Francis de Sales, the most powerful weapon to conquer the devil is humility. And he doesn't have it in him. Okay. He doesn't. He is who he is. Maybe just change it up. Try a different shtick. Now, we've seen the shtick again and again and again and again. How about being a little bit humble on the world stage? Understanding, our position, where we are. I think that might work. Again, I'm not talking about playing Obama up there. and kissing everyone, unnecessarily kissing everyone's buttocks. No, there's a difference. You don't have to do that. But I don't know, point to hottest country in the world, stock market. You start talking like that, you're going to start losing people's ears. They're going to start tuning you out. Anyway, overall, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty much spot on his assessment of the world as we know it. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.